Sometimes reality is stranger than anything we could ever imagine. Moments that happen in just a few seconds, but leave people shocked forever. Today, we're looking at real moments caught on camera that will leave you speechless. Let's begin. Number 1. Out of control boat. Venice, Italy. Imagine enjoying a peaceful ride through one of the most beautiful cities in the world, and suddenly everything turns into chaos. This shocking incident happened in Venice, Italy, on February 8, 2026. A transport boat traveling along the famous Grand Canal suddenly lost control. According to reports, the vessel suffered a gearbox failure, which prevented the pilot from shifting gears. Within seconds, the boat began moving uncontrollably. It slammed into a dock, then collided with 2 gondolas nearby. The impact was so violent that 9 people were thrown into the icy water. Panic spread instantly as passengers struggled to stay afloat. The boat didn't stop there. It continued forward until it finally crashed directly into a building along the canal. Emergency responders quickly rushed to the scene. Several victims were treated for bruises and early signs of hypothermia, while the pilot was taken to the hospital with a head injury. Authorities later opened an investigation for negligent shipwreck. What started as a normal boat ride turned into a terrifying accident in just moments. Number 2. The robbery that backfired. Chile. Sometimes criminals think they have everything planned perfectly, but reality doesn't always go their way. In Chile, Chile, an attempted robbery took an unexpected and dramatic turn. 2 criminals attempted to ambush a vehicle on the road, expecting an easy target. But the driver reacted instantly. Instead of stopping, he slammed on the accelerator. The car surged forward directly toward the attackers. One of the criminals was violently thrown aside and sent tumbling off the highway. The entire robbery attempt collapsed within seconds. Police later recovered the vehicle used by the criminals and confirmed it had already been reported stolen earlier. Although the attackers managed to escape, they didn't leave unharmed. And strangely enough, just moments before the attack happened, the passenger inside the car had been talking about how dangerous that exact curve in the road was. A coincidence, or something more? Number 3. The street that exploded. Chile. In Antofagasta, Chile, something strange began happening on an ordinary street. Residents suddenly noticed smoke rising directly from the pavement. At first, people were confused. Some thought it might be a small underground fire. But just minutes later, the entire street exploded. An underground electrical chamber detonated with tremendous force, blasting debris into the air. The explosion instantly cut power to more than 6,000 people in the surrounding area. The most unbelievable part? Pedestrians were standing extremely close to where the explosion happened. Yet somehow miraculously, no one was injured. Investigators later opened a case to determine exactly what caused the underground system to fail. For those who witnessed it, the scene felt like something straight out of a disaster movie. Number 4. The most reckless driver ever. India. Driving a massive truck already requires extreme focus. But what one driver was caught doing shocked the entire internet. In footage shared online from India, a truck driver was seen driving in the most unbelievable way possible. Instead of sitting normally behind the wheel, the man was lying down inside the cabin. His legs were casually crossed, and he was scrolling on his mobile phone, all while steering a massive truck with just one hand. Traffic moved around him as if nothing was wrong. But one small mistake could have caused a catastrophic accident. The driver's reckless behavior quickly went viral, with many people calling it one of the most dangerous driving moments ever captured on camera. Because when someone treats the road like a game, everyone around them becomes part of the risk. Number 5. Triggering an avalanche with artillery. Russia. Most avalanches happen suddenly and without warning, but sometimes they are triggered on purpose. On Mount Elbrus in Russia, which is the highest mountain in Europe, authorities use an unusual technique to prevent deadly snow disasters. Instead of waiting for unstable snow to collapse naturally, they trigger controlled avalanches using heavy artillery. In one incredible operation recorded on February 4, 2026, powerful shells were fired directly into the mountain's snowpack.
Moments later,
a massive cloud of snow exploded down the slope. The avalanche rolled across the mountainside, clearing unstable snow before it could become a deadly threat to nearby ski resorts. It may look dramatic and even dangerous, but this controlled explosion actually helps save lives by preventing much larger natural avalanches later. These moments remind us of one thing: reality can change in just a few seconds. A peaceful boat ride can turn into chaos. A robbery can suddenly backfire. A normal street can explode without warning. And sometimes, the most unbelievable moments are the ones captured on camera. Because when real life gets unpredictable, you never know what might happen next.